What's up YouTube? I'm going to show you all the current PseudoWave setups for the current early space route. As of today, 10/26/21, I'll go over each setup at each point they are used as we go along. There are 6 in total at the moment. First though, I would like to thank all the subscribers and views and likes for my channel that has gone in the last 2 weeks. I really appreciate it. My videos apparently have been helping people a lot. Thank you for the support and I hope your speedrun times improve. Join the Dread Discord if you haven't. I'll put a link in the description. We are there to help anyone that wants to run this game. Now on to the video. The first one is at the very beginning of the game, about 2 minutes in. It is called Emmi Skip. You will find this one fairly forgiving. It requires the slide jump PseudoWave. As the name suggests, you slide, jump, and shoot. That's it. Fairly simple. This PseudoWave is more lenient the more horizontal the shot. So getting a more horizontal angle for your shot is ideal. For Emmi Skip in particular, you need to land 4 shots on that blob. Luckily, the corner is very close to this blob and gives you quite a lot of leniency towards the angle. The only requirements for it and for this P-Wave in particular is that you need to be spinning from a slide. You don't need the full slide, just the wind lines to be successful. You see the lines that come out? Those are the wind lines. You jump at an angle and shove yourself into this corner. Be careful not to slide into the tunnel and just shoot. The angle isn't that bad as long as you do the jump properly and aim upright, you should get the shot. Do this for 3 shots or you will die on the 4th. After that, you move to the left over here to the ledge and aim slight down angle. This one can be a bit tricky, but it's not that bad, honestly. If you aren't getting the angle right for this, it's probably because your angle is too low or too high. It's a very slight right down angle, then you move on. There isn't much to the skip. It's one of the most lenient ones and one you should learn as it skips roughly 1 to 2 minutes early in the round. The second P-Wave is the notorious early Phantom Cloak. This one is a horrible setup, so many variables from person to person. There is no way to make a truly consistent setup for this at the moment. And all it does is save 20 to 30 seconds. I'm trying every day to make it better because lots of people hate this skip. I suggest for sanity, ignore this for now until you're comfortable with the run and practice on the side for the meantime. Now to do this wave, it is very simple. You just did the Emmi Skip. That is it. You got the motion down, I'm not even kidding. Yet this angle is horrendously specific. You're aiming at the bottom of the blob and only the bottom. Since we have all this space and you can't exactly manipulate where anyone will hit the ceiling or the timing, I'm sorry to say all you can do is practice it and find your setup and angle. There are multiple videos of setups, but different people like Samurai Man and Hard Pelican have already done videos for it. I have a work in products setup right now that looks like this. You can use this setup. The angle is slight upright, very slight, fairly okay and consistent in terms of positioning, but consistency is still to be desired. As you notice, I basically always land at the same spot. So practice makes perfect. I wish I could tell you there is an amazing setup for it, but currently there is not. For troubleshooting, it's rough, honestly. If the beam isn't going through, adjust your timing. If you're getting it through and it's missing, it's the angle. There isn't much I could do for it, sorry. If you're particularly struggling with it, I suggest coming back to this with Shard Shot. It'll be easier to see your shot and adjust the angle. I believe the shot is bigger, so it's easier to hit the blob, and it's a button release and not press, so it's better for timing. I can do Charge Shot fairly well, but not basic shot. The downside is slightly slower and almost 10 minutes in the run as opposed to the first few. So practice at it, try your best to remember your setup. That's pretty much the only way currently. The third PseudoWave is the Drog Skip. This one is the second easiest PseudoWave. You have like 3 different viable methods for it. First one being the slide jump as before, harder to get, but arguably as lenient as Emmi Skip. You just slide jump at the bottom, aim up left at like a 45-degree angle and try your best at it. For troubleshooting, if you're getting the beams through but not hitting the blob, you just need to adjust your angle. If you're not getting through at all, you just need to adjust your timing. Second method is the double turn slide or DT slide. All you need to do for it is charge beam, slide, turn right, left, and shoot. Like that. You have to do it fast as you touch the corner. Don't worry if you suddenly stop being able to move. The game is just confused and locks you for a bit. Just fire and try to move around. It's a simple and easier method of doing this, and the timing isn't bad at all, and you'll need this method for a different pseudo anyways. So I repeat, to do this, you want to slide in a corner, preferably a half slide. The moment you touch the corner with your foot, you want to right, left immediately. In this case with this wall, left, right. Wait a second for Samus to turn into the wall, then shoot. You want to aim down left towards the bottom right of the blob. For troubleshooting, if you're shooting opposite direction, you are shooting too fast. If you aren't turning into the wall, you aren't turning fast enough, so adjust your timing. If you are missing the blob, adjust your angle. I like to practice with this wall here. The third way is to use pause method. You walk into the wall, crouch, turn around while crouch, charge your beam, and pause. Once pause, you let go of Y, hold L for aim, and aim down towards left. More down than left, and unpause. You want the top of a charge beam to hit the blob. There is a better video for this than mine for it, where the angle I believe is like 225 degrees or something, but I found that aiming more down than left was better. For troubleshooting, if the beam isn't going through, you have the wrong angle, or if Samus isn't close enough to the wall, you have to set up again. That's pretty much it. This is the easiest method, and the only real trouble is the angle. So some prefer this method, slowest method, but easiest. The fourth PseudoWave is the early space pseudo. I'll show you a clip of it, but I won't go into it that much. I have a video detailing it, so be sure to check that out. It gives you the nuance of it, the visual cues, how it works, and how to practice and troubleshoot it. The fifth PseudoWave was recently discovered, and it's just a small optimization. Instead of going down for the blob down there, you just stay above this flipper. All you need to do is open this door, morph, and slowly go into the door until your middle circle is covered. Unmorph, and immediately do a lunging melee to the right, just like the PseudoSpace skip. That's, you do a lunging melee, hold L, and then charge shot. You morph to shoot. You want to aim at that spot right there, that gray line, charge shot, and more. It's free and really easy to do this setup. Just make sure you aim properly. For troubleshooting, if the beam isn't going in, your aim or position is not at the right spot, you can actually lunge too far. Make sure you don't run when you do a lunging melee. You can do a lunging melee by just flicking the stick and melee. So practice it and you'll get it pretty quickly, I promise. The sixth PseudoWave is the same as the third, the DT slide. You want to slide into a corner, right, left, and grapple. That's it. The angle is horizontal, so it's very generous. So those are the current PseudoWaves we use in the early space route. I wish I could go into more details about them, but they are fairly simple movements, and troubleshooting is just getting the timing and the angle for it. I hope this helped. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my stream. Be sure to share this video with anyone that's struggling with it, as well as any other videos concerning them from other YouTubers. Thanks for watching.